boxes, bubble wrap, tape, and more. Today I'm sharing with you all the things I bought to help me pack up my home and a few things to help make the flight a little easier. Hi everybody, welcome back to Living Even Keeled, where I try to maintain some sort of balance in my life and live with intention. In addition to that, I am also somewhat frugal. I try to stay within budget and I don't want to spend too much money getting my stuff to my next place. I'd rather just spend money on the next place. So because of that, I found little cheap and inexpensive ways to gather moving supplies so that I can save my money for the fun stuff. Now the first things that you're going to need are boxes and bags to put your stuff in. I don't think there's anything wrong with using a good old trash bag. Sometimes I like to use trash bags for clothing, pillows, large blankets and bedding, and even sheets and stuff like that. So if you have a trash bag, that's good enough. And another big thing you're going to need to move things in is a cardboard box. It's the best thing out there, right? So if you don't want to spend any money at all, start saving boxes from all of your online shopping. We love to shop at Amazon, Target, anywhere really, because I do think shopping online saves me money. It keeps me more focused, but we're all different. So I save my boxes. I cut the back tape so it's nice and flat, and I've put them up in our rafters in our garage. I've been saving boxes somewhat like a hoarder for a long time, but it's paying off now because I haven't had a single problem. I think I have extra boxes, in fact. You could even go to places like Craigslist.com under the free section in your neighborhood. Sometimes people do give away boxes for free. If not free, they'll probably sell them at a really good low price. Another resource if you're willing to spend a little money is usedcardboardboxes.com. We used those years ago, probably around 2010, and we got great quality boxes. I know they were used, but you couldn't even tell they were in great condition. They were all flat and they were all uniform sizes too, so that was really convenient. And the last resource that you might want to check out, I might make some of you uncomfortable, but if you go in the dumpster area of your local shopping centers or malls, there's often cardboard from grocery stores and malls. Every single store in the mall gets their stuff in a box and they have to break it down, and there's usually a cardboard compactor separate from the trash, so it's not even that gross. Sometimes the cardboard's already in and there's nothing you can do, but a lot of times they leave it around the sides and stuff. I remember when I was working in malls, people were waiting out there for those boxes. So hey, if you have the guts to do it, do it. Save yourself money where you can. So when it comes to packing up breakables, we have two different options that we bought. We have some bubble wrap. I'm somewhat stingy, so I haven't used any of it yet, but I'm sure I will when I do more of the kitchen stuff. But we also like this paper, and this is a nice paper. Both of these are from Walmart. Walmart has really, really good prices. Even better than Target, even better than Dollar Tree, because you're getting larger quantities. So I suggest Walmart if you want to spend a little money. If you want to do the free thing, save these from your junk mail. Now, I unsubscribed from all junk mail, but a few weeks ago I started getting these in the mail again, and I was at first frustrated that I had to unsubscribe, but then I remembered I was moving, and so I started saving them, and they're really helping me out. Now, when it comes to tape, you have a few options. We did buy a tape gun, so we're able to use regular packing tape. If you don't want to do this, they sell paper tape that you can rip with your hands really easily, although it is a bit more expensive. So I wouldn't recommend that unless you're moving a bedroom or like a dorm room. I think this is a good investment. It's so convenient. I never have any problems with it. I know some people do, but I just roll it and it cuts it and it's perfect. And we got the refillable tape 4-pack from Walmart again, and so I've used one so far. I think we're going to have extra. I'm not totally sure, but watch my vlogs if you want to find out. I also did get a roll of regular masking tape. This is what I'm using for my labels. It's the most inexpensive, frugal way to label your boxes, next to writing directly on the box. But I don't have color coding or anything fancy. I don't actually know where things are going to end up, how many bedrooms, anything like that. We're kind of taking a bit of an adventure here. This is just so I know what's inside the boxes, and I'm not very picky either. I'll write things like kitchen, bedroom, closet, but I'm not listing the contents. And while I'm doing that, I'm doing it all with a retractable, clickable Sharpie. I like these ones during busy times like this, so I don't have to worry about losing the cap. I can just click it and it goes. Plus I can clip it to my shirt or my pocket, and I don't have to worry about that lid falling off. So if you're in the market for a new Sharpie, you may consider the retractable kind. Now, to open those boxes come moving day or come the time that you actually need something from a box, you're going to want a box cutter. These we did end up getting from, also from usedcardboardboxes.com. Were they free with it? That was so many years ago, I don't remember. But they just have like a retractable blade that slides up and back. So you do want to keep these away from little kiddos. This one feels a bit flimsy, but it gets the job done. Better than having like a knife around or trying to use your key or something. Just, you know, few bucks or even complimentary sometimes really does the trick. I like to keep a lot of the items I just mentioned inside of a tote. This is an art caddy tote that I've been using for office. Like I would put you know, things for bills and stuff. We eventually went to e-bills, and so I didn't really need it for much. Now it is being perfectly used for all of my moving stuff. Whenever it comes time to pack up boxes, I just grab this. I have my marker, my tape, my masking tape, everything's kind of in there. Plus, come the actual move, I can use this for things that we may need on day one, like small tools, band-aids, you know, wet wipes and things like that. This is actually from Michael's, and I saw it there recently, and it didn't have a price, but I do think it was only $5 if you're interested. And that's a great price. This is very sturdy, and there's pockets on all sides and a really decent middle section here. Another thing we had to purchase that I didn't want to purchase at first, but then I came around to seeing that it was a sound investment, were mattress bags. We got one for each of our mattresses. So this is a 2-pack of twin, and then we have one for our mattress. This is really good if you are driving in an open truck during the elements. This is also really good if your stuff's going to be in storage for an undetermined amount of time. We are going to be packing up a pod, and the pod's going to stay in storage until we know where we're going to live. We're testing out a few different cities, and we don't know where we're going to end up and when we're going to end up there. So I'm not exactly sure how the facility is organized where these pods are going to be staying, and I don't know if they're exposed to elements or what. So it just gives me peace of mind, especially for my daughter's mattresses, that they'll be a little bit protected. And the last expense for getting our stuff moved out is this ratchet tie down. It's like big straps, and they have that ratchet so you can make them like really tight. This is both going to help move any heavy furniture. There's only one piece of heavy furniture that I'm debating on bringing. I still don't know. But besides moving the furniture, it's going to keep things secure in that pod, because they're just going to put it on a big truck and drive it. And if things fall over, so be it. You are responsible for the state of what's inside that pod. So we want things to stay where we put them and not fall down and maybe not, you know, crash onto each other. So that will help us with that problem. I will link everything in Amazon below. We try to save money where we can, but sometimes you do need to make an investment to get your stuff to where you're going. If you don't want to spend any of the money like this, it's always an option to sell everything and start over. And there were a couple of things we did buy to make our flight easier. First of all, I want to show you what we already had that I think you may want to buy if you haven't already, but also I'm going to show you the things we purchased. So starting with the new stuff, I did get my daughter's new backpacks. They had some that I got from a thrift store for like $1 each, but they were already kind of ripped and in bad condition. So I just got them nice backpacks that should hopefully last them this year and into their very beginning school years when they're ready to do preschool and all of those things. If your children are old enough to wear a backpack without you having to take the responsibility on and carry it, I say go for it. Also, for in-flight entertainment, we have these. They're kids safe, they're padded, and there's like a volume control so it can't get too loud. We did not buy these new this time. We've had these for a little while, but they're adjustable as well, so it kind of grows with your child. Along with this, we also have like a splitter. So if you only have one device, like a phone or an iPad, something that you may want to entertain the children, if you just use a splitter, then there's no problem. Everyone, you know, you have several here, you can all watch the same movie at once. I've collected a few things, so this is something I always like for travel. It's one marker and it only works on this magic page, and different colors come up when they do it. Also, I went ahead and got the twistable crayon, something I've been eyeing for a while. Violet loves to pick the paper off of crayons, and I don't want to have to deal with that mess on the airplane or while we're being guests in someone else's place. So this will be what we get for now. And then of course a plethora of other stuff that I'm going to bring with me that kind of I already have, like stickers and color books and stuff like that. And so one more thing to help us at the airport were car seat carriers. We are bringing our car seats with us. We got kinds with straps so we can also wear them, because we're going to be carrying the children and the bags and the car seats, and it's kind of a lot for just the two of us. So we got the kind with straps, but it'll also help protect the car seat from the elements under the plane. Who knows how things are treated. So that is my moving haul, things to help me get out the door a little bit easier. If you want to know about what I'm bringing in my carry-on and stuff, subscribe now or just let me know in the comments. I do plan on sharing that with you. I have not packed yet and I don't have a list of that stuff yet, but I'm sure I will get myself organized when the time comes, one step at a time. So thanks for watching this moving haul. I know it's not the same as like a fall haul or a back to school stuff, but all that stuff is coming, so stick with me because I really would love you to join me while I set up my new home. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.